Oh.
Another thing is
I would like to have some electricity outside on this side of the house. Make it easier for you to mow the lawn. Always thinking about you, baby.
oh yeah, because that lawn's probably not going to be there next year.
Why?
Probably end up being gravel or something. The only reason you want electrical so you can plug in stupid Christmas tree lights.
Well, yeah. Should I leave them up on the fence all year long too, like I do in the front of the house? I should take a picture of that one night, my hick house.
I used to think you were nuts, but I've seen other people do the same shit.
What, leave the Christmas lights up all year long?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get different ones. Maybe I'll have Christmas ones for Christmas time, and then I'll get like purple ones or something for the rest of the year. Okay, maybe blue.
Like, my electricity bill it's pretty low this year. So we're going to come up with some other ideas that we can raise it.
Well, maybe I can get solar ones. They don't work in the wintertime, though.
Well, they do, to a point.
Not very good, though. So, did I mention that I make extract now? I'm making my own extract now. So, this is vanilla in vodka. And this is a Tahitian vanilla. And I've got two of them there. I just cut them in half. And stuck them in there, covered them with alcohol. This is the same thing, but it's in brandy. And these are just some old extract bottles that I had that when I looked at the list of ingredients, I was like, that's not good. See if I can get it to focus. I'm holding the camera and the bottle, so there, let's see if we can get right in on that. Anyway, I decided it would be better to make my own. And then this, I had this old Madagascar lemon. And Madagascar lemon. So, I also had this old Madagascar vanilla bean. And it was actually old and dried up in here. And so I cut it into multiple pieces. And I threw it into, I just added some vodka to that as well. And so today I'm going to make an orange extract. So I have an orange here. And what I'm doing here is I'm just peeling, what do they call it? The pith? Or no, not the pith. I don't want the pith, which is the white part. I'm just peeling the rind. It's like if I were zesting it. I'm just taking that part off, this orange part, and that's what I guess I'm going to soak in my alcohol. So I'll get this done, and I'll be right back. So I've got a little 4-ounce jar here, and I've got all of my orange zest here, and so I'm just going to squeeze that down in there. I wonder if I should use... No, you know what? Those other ones are only 2 ounces, and you use like a teaspoon of it at a time, right? So I don't want... I mean, that's one orange, right? I think I need to start saving my orange peels and zesting them, though, or at least dehydrating them, because they are fantastic in my tea. So, anyway, where's my vodka? And so I had conflicting results in my search for what kind of vodka that you have to use. So some people say you should use a really good vodka. Other people say it doesn't matter. So I just used something that was kind of local and made in Canada. So Alberta Distillers. I suppose I could have looked for something from BC, but Alberta's close enough. And I'm just going to cover my orange. And I've got this little plastic lid with a ring in it, and I'm just going to use that. And I should be able to, flip it upside down without an issue. So I'm just going to set it up here with the rest of them, and apparently it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks. And I will just come up and give it a shake every day, and that'll be it. Now I'm going to go and cut that orange and eat it for lunch. Along with, look at this, blueberries from my garden. I know, it's so few, but it's so good. So there's a bunch going on in the kitchen today. I'm really just going to focus on the extracts here, but I also have some yogurt going over there, and a big pot of chicken broth going over there. And yeah, it's actually been several months since that last clip, because if I was picking blueberries out of my garden, that had to be like May or June, and it is now November. So these are the extracts that I did. I've got my almond, my lemon, my orange, and then the rest of these are all vanilla, including this one, which is a big one that I just started. Yay! So now I have some homemade lemon extract. And next, I've got some, well, I gotta do something with this little bit of leftover lemon extract. I need to find somewhere to put that, and then we'll be back and I'll show you the rest of them. So now I have the orange, and this was just done in vodka. This lid off. Give that a smell. I don't know. Well, it does smell orangey. It is pretty orangey. So I don't know, this is the first time I've ever made my own extracts. And I haven't really used a lot of lemon or orange extract in the past, so I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like. But, so what I did with the leftover lemon is I put it in this other little jar. It actually shows raspberry, but so I think what I'm going to do is I have one jar here for my orange. I have this little guy. And then if I have any left over, I'll just throw it in and do a mix of orange and lemon in this guy. Okay, and here is my almond. That still smells a lot like alcohol. So, what I'm going to do is dump this out because I want to replace the almonds. And so I'm going to get some new almonds, and I'm going to put them into a new container. And, ooh, I have to make sure I have a lid for that too. And then I'll be back and show you what I'm going to do next. Raw unblanched almonds, and I'm going to throw them into this. And then I'm going to pour my alcohol back over it, and then I'm going to fill this with alcohol, and we'll let this sit for another several months because it is not smelling like almond extract yet. So we'll just keep going. This is a bottle of vanilla to be. So I had a bunch. I bought this bag full of vanilla beans, right? And it was like, I don't know, like 50 vanilla beans or something, or 30 vanilla beans or something. And I've been turning it into vanilla. So I have this one here that is mixed with brandy. That smells really good. I can still smell a hint of alcohol. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little while. And then this here is one that's done with vodka. This is the same type of beans as what's in here, and so I'm going to combine these two because I don't see much sense in having both of them sitting there. And I'm sure that I can get this in, and that might fill this up. And then we'll check this Madagascar. Let's have a smell of this. So this was the Madagascar vanilla. I keep forgetting. I see myself down here on the camera, and I see you there on the camera. Or that's what I need to look at for the camera. I get so confused. Anyway, this is a Madagascar vanilla bean, and I had one old dried up bean in here. And you know, it really still smells just a lot like alcohol. And I don't know that it's going to get any stronger, being that I don't have any more of these Madagascar vanilla beans. So I think I'm just going to combine it too with my other one that's in vodka, if I can. And we'll see, because there's no sense leaving it in that, because I don't think it's going to get any stronger than what it is right now. So let's get to doing that. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera so you can actually see down here. See what I'm seeing. Gotta love a stand and a GoPro, right? Alright. It's kind of dark. It's fall, and you know the lighting in my kitchen is awful, right? But that's about the best I can get it right now. Okay, so just going to pour that in there. And I will just dump these vanilla beans in there too. No reason to leave those out, right? And I will dump this also in there. Oh, and that's going to just about fill it, or is it going to? Oh, it is going to fill it. Okay, so I have a little bit here that I need to use. So I'll do the taste test with the next video where I bake something, and I'm not sure what it will be yet, but I will find something to bake that requires extract. So, wish me luck, and thank you so much for hanging out and making some extracts with me. I will keep you posted on how the almond turns out, and yeah, and how the others taste when I get to use them. They were really easy to make, and I don't think I'll ever buy extract again. But of course, still gotta do a taste test. So check back tomorrow. See how everything tasted.